Yeah, man. Another edition of Love Dangerously coming to you live from Southwest Florida and Long Island, New York. Yours truly, New York Tony and Mighty Dangerously.
What's up, what's up?
What's going on, y'all? A special night we got it doing on Tuesday night. We got, business to handle. Sorry.
Totally threw me off.
Yeah, it was a last minute thing, and it's my bad. We gotta do what I do. We gotta do what we gotta do.
And it's totally your bad.
Yeah, it's always my. I'm a guy. I'm a guy. Automatically, it's my fault. Don't you get it by now?
Well, because it's a guy. You're a dude.
Whatever, yo. Ain't nobody got time for that.
I should be saying that. What's good?
It's a brand new week, Mighty Dangerously.
It is. I'm not feeling this week.
Yeah, well, I am. I'm just saying. It's a big Friday coming. I'm just saying.
It is a big Friday. Because I want something that's cold.
Yeah, I know.
You're in Florida.
Yeah, see, I'm in Florida. You're in cold-ass New York. So I'm just saying, we're doing our thing today. So, tonight's subject, can guys and girls be just friends? Is it possible? What do you think, Monty?
Well, you're my friend.
What happened?
You're my friend.
Yeah, I've been your friend for more than 20 years at this point. Did I say that?
Okay, why are you going to put the years out there like that?
Hey, well, I mean...
Nobody needed to know that.
Well, I'm just saying, you gotta keep it real with the fans, keep it real, right? 20 years. How many guys and girls...
We've been friends for a lifetime. Let's keep it at that.
Alright, we'll use your line, lifetime friends. It sound like I just donated a body part. Get out of here. So anyway, so big question tonight: can guys and girls be just friends? So, I think
it's possible.
And how you think it's possible?
It's definitely possible. It's definitely possible because I got tons of male friends.
Okay.
But that's the thing. I've always been the one girl that had a shit ton of male friends.
Right. Yeah, but
I've always been that girl, and it's okay.
Yeah, I see. Here's the problem with this subject, because my personal experience, I can just relate to this. I was that guy that always had, a lot of girls as friends. Problem, in some cases, this has not been a good thing. I mean, I love all my friends dearly, and I appreciate all you who are my friends that listen to the show as well, but it has caused me issues in the past. Now, not so much. In the past, yeah. It has caused issues. And because you never know, what truly people are, intent of saying or doing.
Right.
I mean,
Well, what kind of problems arose for you?
Well,
I actually had problems with my male friends, and it wasn't even the guys that I had a problem with, it was all the females.
Right.
Yeah.
But,
what kind of problems did you run into?
Well, let's see. For what I've been through, personal experience. First things first. Trying to get a date with the situation of having so many girls as friends. I lost out on a few good women. Let's just put it that way, because they didn't understand how my best friend was a girl. I mean, some points in in college, I had two, and I'm still friends with now. Still friends. But yeah, I think it's more about being secure of who you are as a person, not just being secure in a relationship. Because remember, it takes two people to start a relationship. But even a friendship. This is my personal opinion. So I want to hear what you guys say about that, Monty.
Well, I've been on the receiving end of that.
Okay.
As a girl who who still has, a bunch of guy friends, my personality has always been that I've always been like that cool chick to hang out with.
Right.
I'm the one that always loves to hang out and play video games, and obviously, I'm a nerd. I love freaking, all types of like movies and cartoons from back in the day and blah blah blah. And I literally was just part of the group. It just didn't make a difference that I was a girl. It just was what it was.
Oh, see, but it comes easy for you. Not a lot of girls can. And
it really does. You want to know something? You want to know why though? I was just having this conversation yesterday. That I'm completely oblivious to guys liking me.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with that line. Wow. I know you long enough to know that. So.
Hey, listen, that wasn't my focus. That wasn't my strong point.
Yeah.
I'll have a bunch of girlfriends that were just lip holders that they could just flirt and kiss this dude and kiss that dude, and it just didn't make any sense. And I stood in awe of that because I'm like, what the fuck, how do you do that? I don't know how to do that, but I know how to play video games. Let's do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just me. I was a big tomboy.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
And there really isn't anything wrong with that. I'm not going to say that there is, but, the early part of me didn't know what was going on, and
okay.
It just didn't matter.
I could accept that.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's so like, if the guy really likes me, then he'll just talk to me, and if he doesn't, well, then I guess it's not meant to be. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was what it was.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, as it carried over to me being older, some of the women that my best friends were dating didn't like me.
Right.
And it really just came more to the point that it wasn't necessarily the guy.
Right.
Or it wasn't necessarily me.
Right.
It was them.
Right.
Because I knew them in a way that they never would. Because they're not close to these guys like that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, you could talk to me, I'll be your confidant, because I know you like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can talk to me forever because I've known you since back in the day.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the same case for all my guys, but girls, a lot of them feel threatened by that.
Right.
But really, I don't look at myself any different than any of these other friends. The problem is that I have both.
Right.
That's the problem.
Because
and they don't like that. They look at it as a competition kind of thing.
See,
like it's inappropriate.
That's what I was going to get to. That's a good point. I agree with you with that. Because, with situations the way they've been, even like right now, my cousin's listening all the way from Syracuse, New York right now, and he mentioned he said, sure they can. It happens all the time. If you're happy within the relationship, then it should absolutely be fine. I agree with my cousin on that one. He's actually correct on that.
Yeah.
Because it does take that.
And I agree with that.
Yeah.
I wholeheartedly agree. And I think that, if you're in a relationship, then you should be accepting of everything about them, not just certain things, and then change everything else.
Right.
That's disrespectful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I respect all of my dudes and all of my dudes' girlfriends. If this is not something that makes you comfortable, then it's really up to the guy, the go-between, to make a decision. Is the friendship more important or is the relationship more important?
Ooh.
You're gonna have to make that decision.
Ooh.
Because I'm not going anywhere.
As a friend. See, I was looking for people to respond to what you just said. That was a great statement you just made. So what would be more important, the friendship or the actual lover? What do you choose at that point? I mean, lovers are here and there, but a friend is a friend. I mean, and sad part is some people would have probably just chose the ass. They went for the ass over their friend.
You know what's so funny? I actually had to back away from a couple of friendships because I was only allowed to come over and hang out with him when his girlfriend wasn't around. And then when she would call, because all girls are going to call, and they're like, oh, hi, how you doing, girl? What are you doing now? Even though I just left your house like 5 minutes ago. Are you think it's about me, can't stand shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not that way. But I have to be quiet the entire time.
Right. See,
So
yeah.
they were on the phone for an hour. I'm just sitting there like a freaking asshole for an hour,
Yeah.
waiting for this chick to get off the phone because I wasn't allowed to hang out with him. I felt like, what the hell? Like, we're not even doing anything.
Right.
It has zero to do with sex because we're not sexually attracted to each other.
Right.
Well, I can't say anything for a guy. All I can say is for myself.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm not attracted to you and I'm not looking at you as you know, as a potential anything, then there's no reason for there to be a threat. You see what I'm saying?
You're right. Well, right now, I'm hearing you, and everybody's hearing you on what you're saying. But you know, under the music, as I'm talking to you right now, is "Lovers and Friends." I had to pick and tease at you just now. So, so if everybody's wondering what the music is in the background, that's "Lovers and Friends" right there. So you know, I'm just saying. But I'm picking on her, so it's not anything against it. But my whole aspect of this whole thing, because I've actually been on the same side of that fence. I truly value friendships. I really do. I lost probably one good one, maybe two, because of the situation, because that same kind of situation, and it's made it awkward for me, because I even tried to reach out, even after all this time that has passed, still reach out, and they won't forgive me, which is fine, because sometimes it happens.
But it happens.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because it was a good friend, and that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
But, other people would say the exact thing what you said before, because of the fact that let's get it together here. At the end of the day, you got boobs. I got a penis. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying, because then pretty much, I'm not saying it did never happen. They said the best friends.
Wait, hold on. So you're talking about this situation with a friend that you actually had sex with, but it's just a friend?
It happened. We were hanging out. I'm going out there on a limb. I'm telling my business.
That right there is a very, very thin line as to where some women would feel threatened.
Yeah, but I wasn't, we weren't with anybody at the time, so okay, so.
Well, I mean, I understand that. I totally get your point, and
Right.
I feel the same way if it happens to me.
Right.
But there's a lot of women that just gonna look at that as being your ex-girl. Period. Amen. They're not gonna look at it as that's just your friend.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you already had sex, then either that's your ex-girlfriend, or that's your fuck buddy, and you're not allowed to hang out with her. Call it a self-esteem thing. That's just how women are gonna do. When you bring into the whole sex aspect, that's a whole other ball of wax right there.
Okay, so then let me ask you a quick question, which somebody's probably thinking right now. So, let's just say that it was never spoken of. It just happened. And it was never talked to with the the new person you went in your life. So what do you think of that? Because obviously it's never going to be mentioned.
Well, if it was never mentioned, then obviously I wouldn't know.
Right. Well, that's a lot of things.
So I can't react. So I can't really react to it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The only for me, because I'm a different girl, and I fully embrace that. Sometimes I think more like a man than I do a chick.
Right.
And that's okay. If I'm fully confident within myself to say, you know what, this stuff happens. As long as shit does not get inappropriate, so long as this chick doesn't start to act like she's better than me, or she's got it in further than I do, even though I'm your woman, we're cool.
Okay.
We're absolutely cool.